Hey, I'm Craig Rodsmith. I'm up here in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin at the Throttlestop Museum. They have a pretty impressive collection, a very diverse, impressive collection of motorcycles from every country that makes motorcycles almost. And I'd like to start with this. I remember these when I was a kid, always wanted one of these. I think I was 11 years old when these first came out. This is a Z900, or as we called it, the Z900. This thing's incredible. I think it's only got 193 miles on it. That's it. And these things, they changed the motorcycling game. It's like with the 4-cylinder 900 cc engine, it was a little over 900, I think, and they're putting out 182 horsepower back in 73. Not too shabby. Had a disc brake too, one on the front, and was still drum on the back though. And these sort of took over from the Honda CB750, which was the single overhead cam inline four, which started back in 69 and went through, and there's still many of those running today, the same as these things. They're just iconic Japanese inline four motorcycles. Let's go and look at some of my other favorites. This one here, this 27 Gazi, or Guzzi as I'm told it's supposed to be pronounced, is another one of my favorites here at the Throttlestop. It's the original 500 single, thing sticking out the front, the exposed flywheel out the side. And there was a reason for that. It was so they could put the main bearings closer together. That's the whole engineering story. This is before the Italians worked out that they had to paint their bikes red. As you can see with these other Italian motorcycles, they are correctly painted red. Little tongue-in-cheek, it's fine. They can be any color, but they need to be red. So let's take a look at some of the other ones that are my favorites. As you can see, there's a lot of traditional Harleys, like especially this one of my favorites, an old Ironhead Sportster. It's a CR1000, which was one of the first, as far as I know, one of the first bikes that Willie G. Davidson designed when he was a designer for Harley Davidson. But out of all these, I've got to say I get a soft spot for this. This is the XA Harley, which was the horizontally opposed flat twin, and shaft drive is like very zoomed up BMW-esque, and it was originally designed as an experimental bike for the US military. I don't know if it really went into production, but I know they're quite rare, and this one's quite a unit. This is one of my favorite factory customs, for want of a better word. This is Craig Vedder, who was a designer, made this. This is the 3-cylinder Trident motor. It was the X75 Hurricane, and this thing is incredible. And these things were pretty quick too. Like the Trident was a pretty quick bike anyway, but just this design, you can see this, and especially when you think about what Craig Vedder went on to do later on with the Windjammer fairings and the mystery bikes and everything. And it's like, you should look that up. He was an interesting guy that changed a lot of stuff in the motorcycling world. They've got a couple of mystery bikes and the Windjammer stuff up the front, which is worth coming to check out. But this is definitely one of my favorite picks here. So not only do they have an unbelievably fascinating motorcycle collection, they have some exotic cars too, American and European. And maybe what you would like to do is leave us a comment and ask if there's something in particular you'd like to see that's here at the Throttlestop, and we'll try and shoot some stuff and put it up. And thanks for watching. See you next time.